wrong was in a college bathroom, scribbling my life away on scrap after class. Soon lacking on the grades, considered the time wasted. What I learned today was I failed and I hate this. To have my efforts graded and subjectively misplaced with teenage wastes of space with bank statements loaded with the commas. I do not belong with all yous, nothing but a slave for squalor on the bench watching ballers like holler. If you got some debt now, here in full effect. If you're poor, let me hear some chest pounds. If you're insecure, show them how the hollows get down. Walk like you were never dead as if you're so.
The floral department will be selling flowers every Thursday in front of the Decor store for the rest of the semester. If you are in need of flowers at any other time, come to 8:30, the floral design classroom. Thank you.
Hey, I'm about some real quick. Do you want something?
Yeah, sure.
What's up?
Water. Oh no, it took your dollar.
Took my dollar.
Let's just go to the Decor store.
Hello, welcome to the Decor store. What can I get for you?
What do you have?
So here we have for roll-ups 2 for $1. We have goldfish 2 for $1. We have Chewies 2 for $1, Scooby-Doo snacks 2 for $1, and we have Rice Krispie treats for $1.
Drinks are $1 to $1.50.
And we got iced coffee for $2.
We have chips here 2 for $1.
We're selling cookies for 2 for $1.
Good afternoon, Raider Nation. I am Diane Johnson, the sponsor and teacher of the entrepreneurship program and the Decor store. I would like to thank all of you for your loyal support of our students. Thank you and best wishes to the Raider Nation.
2019.
I'm Jessica Raven, and your Skyline Scoop starts right now. Today is the dance showcase will be in the auditorium at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Everyone is welcome. It is free. An open mic talent showcase will be on Thursday, December 13th, 2018 in the auditorium at 7 p.m. This open mic is for both students and staff. The cost is $3 for tickets for students and $5 for adults. Note, the DJ will be playing all music from a USB for the participants, so please plan accordingly and bring your USB. Now it's time for your fact of the day. The holiday season is upon us. Let's take a look at a few of the celebrations happening around the world this month.
Many holidays are observed during the month of December. One such holiday is Kwanzaa. The celebration honors African heritage and African American culture and is observed from December 26th to January 1st, ending in a feast and gift giving. It was created by Maulana Karenga and was first celebrated in 1966. The name Kwanzaa derives from the Swahili phrase meaning the first fruits of the harvest. Kwanzaa is a celebration with its roots in the Black nationalist movement of the 1960s. Karenga established it to help African Americans reconnect with their African culture and historical heritage by uniting in meditation and study of African traditions. Another holiday is the winter solstice. Winter solstice astronomically marks the beginning of the shortening nights and lengthening days. In the northern hemisphere, the winter solstice starts about December 21st. The pagan Scandinavian and the Germanic people of Northern Europe celebrated a 12-day holiday called Yule. Many modern Christmas traditions, such as Christmas tree, the Christmas wreath, the Yule log, and others are direct descendants of Yule customs. Iranian people celebrate the nights of the Northern Hemisphere winter solstice as Yolda night, which is known to be the longest and darkest night of the year. And this night, all the family gathered together, usually at the house of the oldest, and celebrated by eating, drinking, and reading poems. Nuts, pomegranates, and watermelons are particularly served during this festival.
Teachers and staff, it is time for our annual United Way donation drive. We would really like to have 100% participation this year. Please give whatever amount you can. The deadline is December 14th. Please see Ms. Brown in the main office if you have questions. It is the season of giving, so please give. Now it's time for your A segment.
In recent years, some schools have worried that kids aren't ready for the real world when they graduate. They don't have the relationship skills to cope in college and career. They're not ready for the changing demands of a new workforce.
We're not generally comfortable in an office setting, I would say.
I get cooped up.
I won't go into an office that's ever been used before.
I am no good before 11 a.m.
They feel like if they work on those skills in school, students will also be ready to face academic challenges. They'll learn more deeply, and they'll have better relationships in the process. It's called social-emotional learning.
So social awareness, relationship skills, responsible decision-making, and self-awareness today, and self-management. Was self-management the one we're working on this week? Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at each
Among the biggest challenges for adopting social-emotional learning is defining exactly what it is. Most comprehensive SEL programs have a couple of layers. At the core is an evidence-based program that focuses on a menu of students' social and emotional skills. The next layer involves infusing those skills into classroom lessons in things like math and reading by encouraging students to do group work and open-ended problem solving. And the outer layer changes school and district policies in things like discipline and parent engagement. Teachers are at the core of making basically anything work in a school. So when a district embraces SEL, it needs to get teachers on board and make sure they feel comfortable putting it into place. Schools have addressed this by bringing teachers on board in the process early as they design their SEL practices. They've also brought in professional development to teach teachers what SEL looks like in other schools and what it might look like in their classroom. And they've given them time and space to collaborate with each other as they adjust what they do and how they interact with their students. One of the biggest challenges in embracing social and emotional learning might be defining what success looks like. Schools want to know if their programs are working, but researchers say that current measures for SEL might not be as sophisticated as they need to be used for things like deciding if a teacher is doing an effective job. That's because most SEL measurements rely on student surveys. If I've been playing basketball with my grandma my whole life, I might think I'm pretty good at it, but put me on a court with LeBron James, and I might realize I'm not as skilled as I thought. The same is true for student surveys. If you ask a kid if he has a lot of self-control, he might answer differently depending on his reference point, and that makes it pretty subjective. So some schools have sought to redesign these measures or separate them from high-stakes consequences to avoid some of the problems researchers have identified.
That's all we have for today, Raiders. Be sure to catch up on all things Skyline by following us at Skynet Broadcasting, and to make sure you never miss an episode of your Skyline Scoop, sign up to receive mobile broadcast by texting at SKYN to 81010. Catch us every day at SkynetBroadcasting.org, and make sure to listen to Tomorrow Says Today and every day in the cafeteria and anywhere in the world with Skynet Radio. I'm Jessica Raven, and from everybody here at Skynet Broadcasting, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
It's such a nice day to be on the main stage.